For my biomechanics project, I'm looking at how horizontal projectiles play a role in soccer. This slide is just a general overview of horizontal projectiles. It gives off some of their characteristics and what they're determined by. So for instance, horizontal velocity and the time in air is a huge factor in projecting horizontal distance. One of the main factors I'm going to be focusing on is the projection for accuracy, in which if the object you are looking to reach is further away, you need to increase the velocity of the projectile and also use a more parabolic pathway when determining how to achieve the accuracy. In this first clip, you'll notice that the player is a very short distance away from the goal. This means he does not need a very high range of velocity or a very large parabolic pathway in order for the ball to reach the goal. While you may see that he kicks with a very high velocity just due to the nature of being a soccer player, there is a very, very, very small parabola that the ball takes in order to reach the goal. This is because the distance is so short and the accuracy is fairly easy to reach with a linear movement rather than a parabolic. In this second clip, you'll notice that the goal is a tad bit further away than the first clip. This means that the kicker has to put even more velocity on the ball and even kick it at a decreased angle in order to reach the parabolic pathway. If you'll see, our kicker does both of those things. He increases the velocity of his kick as well as gets under the ball a little bit more to create the parabolic pathway in order to reach the goal. In this clip, you'll notice that our player is even farther away from the goal than he has been in the other two clips. This means that he has to increase the velocity of his kick even more than in the second clip, and he has to decrease the angle of his kick even more to achieve that parabolic pathway to reach the accuracy for a horizontal projectile. So what we've learned from these clips is that in order to achieve horizontal accuracy, we must know the distance in which our projectile must go. So if the distance is further away, our projectile angle at which we hit the projectile must decrease in order to achieve that increased parabolic pathway. Also, velocity must increase in order to make the parabolic pathway last longer.